Good evening, everybody. 018 here. Please take time to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel if you're not already, guys. Come over to Patreon and check us out, guys. If you're not comfortable with Patreon, feel free to join our YouTube channel membership. It's going to be combined with Patreon. Come check out our merch store. Alright, guys, I got a 64 pound here. I was going to run you through what I did. Put 2 PL connectors in there. I put 4 screws in there because there's a lot of RF right here. So let's just go with this kit jack and 2 PL connectors, okay? They're Teflon 10,000 watt connectors. Mount is a relay. Run the wire in the board to the front for the relay. Put the straight through in, which I know this don't seem tuned in. This don't seem like a lot, but it is. Drilling that out, man. I put 4 screws in all connectors. That way, like I said, I want to make sure it was good and grounded. And I also took a lugger here and put the ground. But that's where I'm at. I did punch another hole up there. I'm going to put 4 LEDs in it, and I got to punch on and off switch hole. But that's where we're at right now, guys. We still got a lot to do, but we did do a little bit. This did take quite a while to just kind of line all that out and see how I want it set, you know. I mean, so. Well, let's just start. Alrighty, guys, I'll update you as we go here. We'll make this a video several into one because I don't want to make one real long one. I got to get with it and get to work. But I can kind of come in here and show y'all what we've done as we go. I guess I'm going to put them LEDs in there next, here in just a second. Alrighty, guys, I'll be back in a little bit. Thank you. Alrighty, guys, here's where we're at. Good evening time. Still working on 64 pill. We put 4 LEDs in the front, and I'll probably put some hot glue on each one of these when I get done to make sure they don't get pushed in. And turn down the radio. Oh yeah, guys, please take time to like, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Check out our YouTube membership, Patreon membership. Rather you be in Patreon, but YouTube's there for those that don't know about Patreon, that ain't used to it. Alrighty, guys. So we put 4 LEDs in there. So each time you power one of these up, each LED will light up. This way he'll know all 4 of them's powered up. See, if all LED lights are on, it'll be ready to go. If they're not, it ain't ready to go. Alright. This is your relay on and off. Okay? It'll be a lit switch, blue lit switch. I'll show you kind of what the front's gonna look like. Alright. Then we're gonna take that guns back here to this, see, the on and off relay. I did get this hole off just a little bit. Nobody's perfect, it's not good enough, but I mean it's off, but you can't notice it real bad. Alright, this box right here, I still gotta drill a hole. I'm gonna drill it probably about, punch it right in here somewhere. What this is gonna be, it's gonna be variable fans. These fans are gonna be super loud. So the way we're gonna do it is he's gonna be able to take and turn his fans up and down on a variable. That way when he's just sitting there, listening around, he can have his fans turned down. Then when he gets to talking, he can crank them up. Especially if it starts getting warm, he can sit there and crank them up until he gets to full blast. If it's sitting there running cool, he can take it easy on it. That's getting loose. But after I get all this done, I'll have to, I'm gonna mount this, and I'll probably hot glue this still so it don't move. Hot glue all them down. I'll probably put a little hot glue right here. Just this got sticky tape on it, but a little hot glue right there, just to be careful. And I hook up the hot and ground wire here. But after I get all this done, I'll go ahead and turn this thing up and blow it out again. Check everything. Because we did get the relay, coax ends, relay straight through. A lot of people, most time on boxes, we just put 2 bolts, but I put 4 on this one just because of what it is. So, but he's got that's a 80 amp relay, anybody want to know. And you had to fix it straight through. So, that's where we're at. Hooking up the stuff in the front. We'll get it all done. We'll clean it up, blow it out. And next step after that, we're going to make some combiners. I could make one off camera and then make one on camera, I guess. Maybe I'm just thinking out loud. So y'all can see it both ways. But that's where we're at. 64 pill. And I know my videos ain't been as detailed and as long and as good, but I've got to get some stuff done. I've got a 12 pill base to build, 48 pill to build. I got to get it going. This is the key jack. He's gonna use foot pedal key. But still able to turn it off up there, so if he wants to keep keying, because he's gonna run a dual foot pedal. So you guys get the logistics of what's going down. We'll keep you updated. I'm gonna pop that hole next, mount that variable, and hook this hot box up. Probably fire with hot glue gun, put a glue around this switch, glue all them LEDs to make sure they don't never get moved. Alright guys, catch you in a few minutes. Hey, it's me again. Alrighty guys, since y'all been here last, forgot that switch in. LEDs. Got the variable fan control mounted. And this is what the front's gonna look like. Made up one combiner. And as promised, I'm gonna make up the other combiner on the internet here where y'all can watch it. But I made up one, show you what it looks like, so it wouldn't take so long. Let's make another one. Let me see if I can get the phone set over here where it needs to be without knocking everything down. It ain't wanting to. But anyway, what the idea is, I'm gonna try to make another one on the live stuff here. Let's see. This should be right there. Nah. Gotta give me a better boom too. This thing ain't no count. One I'm using sucks. Get over there. That'll work right there. Alright. I need a better boom. First thing we do, I got 461 ferrets. Go to the big ones, bigger ones. Now I didn't have these at that time, and I tripled up mine. The little ones right here like this, I tripled them together and typed them up. That's what's in mine. So that'll work too. Alright. I didn't have to do the input this big, but I'm gonna do them the same. So I think they'll match up better. Put my zip tie right here. It is kind of better to use the bigger ones. There's a lot of RF there. But after we get these done, we gotta do the math and the formula and do an LC network. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna build my LC network. That's the LC network's what you call the little copper coils you see in there, all these boxes. It's LC network, in case anybody didn't know. Gotta make sure it's matched up right, or you come out the right ohms, SWR, and all that good stuff. And I know I've seen some people say, well, that's made wrong. It don't matter what it looks like, well, how it's made. It matters what it turns out to be when you put it. I'm not going to teach it, but when you put it on the LCR meter, that's what matters, how it comes out. It can look like all kinds of different stuff. You can do 3 coils, 2 coils, 5 coils, 10 coils, different size wire. It's just kind of like making a jumper. Different coax and all that makes a difference. There's a bunch of different ways to do it. I had Dave made it here the other day, and I seen the LC network in it, and it was like, it's kind of like an S like this, and I was like, what in the crap? There ain't no way. That's right. I can't believe Dave done that. Well, I pulled the LC network out of it, measured it, and it read it right. So I'm saying, as long as it reads right, it don't matter the way it looks like it's made. I mean, you can do that right there, and that's a cool. So, long story short, so I'll put in a formula here a little bit, give me some copper right here, and wind me up a piece until it reads what I want it to. When it reads what I want it to, then I stop. It don't really matter what it looks like. It matters what it reads. So I twisted all 4 of them together. Kind of tired. I might do this as one video right here. Release this one and start another one. We're getting on down there now. After this, we'll do the LC network, make it up. So I'll fire up the hot glue gun. Yes, I said hot glue gun. And I'll glue these down so they don't move. And then, after that, I'm going to glue my lights and stuff in too. Make sure they don't move. And then after that, I'm going to put the coax in there. I'll probably make me a temporary piece of coax. And I'm going to tune up I know my 4-pill's in tune, okay? So I'm going to start with the 8-pill and tune it out. Then I'm going to copy it 4 times or 8 times. And then I'm going to tune out 16 pill and copy it 4 times. Then when I get all them tuned out, I'm going to put them together and make my combiner. Then I'm going to retune the whole box together. If that makes any sense, and it works. I've done it. May not be the way everybody does things, and that's fine. Everybody can do things however they want to do them, and I got my way it works, you know, for me and my customers. But I've got to get on with this because I got to build that 48 pill, and first I got to do a 12 pill, fixing to do a 12 pill too. Base, I'm waiting on the cabinet. The guy with 12 pill, haven't been no big hurry because I'm waiting on the cabinet for the power supply too. I had to get it go ahead and send it off and get it powder coated. They didn't have one powder coated, and I told them I wanted one powder coated, and they sent it off to have it powder coated, so the match should be pretty. You'll actually have a better looking box. So that's one thing nobody realizes about my cabinets is they make a, you know, when you order a cabinet from ICA, you can get it several different ways. Every one that I get, charger, I haven't even powder coated them. So mine are clear coated and powder coated. That way they don't hold stains and look bad when they get old and stuff like that. And every one of my boards are clear coated, so they don't turn green and copper look bad and all that. So y'all know that. I didn't even tell you about that, but what you do, like here's one wire going in, you go down, in, and around, come back in. I mean, just like any other combiner. It ain't rocket science, just rocket science. Just keep going around in a circle. I used to call these the merry-go-rounds. I used to avoid these at all costs if I could when I first started, because I didn't know how to do it, how to build the LC and all that. It took me a while. But this box over here, so that's kind of the way it's built. It's built like I used to build with no LC network. And then it comes to 16 and it's going to have LC network. So it's going to have like different ways to combine it, because you got to have some way to combine all that big power. The big fire out's a good idea. There's just a lot of RF there. Alright. This is what you come out with. I thought you guys might want to see that. I told you I'd show you how to make one. Which it's all over the internet and everywhere else, how to make these. I mean, it's not no big deal. It's not no big deal. I'll show you how to build or whatever, but I'm not going to give out all my final tunes and stuff, because that's what makes Donkey Stomper Donkey Stomper. Well, Donkey Stomper's different from everybody else, because it's different. For better or worse, it's different. Now, I know Gatekeeper's been talking to me about building a 64 pill. And I don't care to try to help out a little bit if I can. I know he can do it though. It ain't no big deal. He just ain't never built one that big, but I mean that big at once, but I know he can do it. It's just like building anything else. There has been people trying to build it in 4 pill sections and not been successful. They just won't hold together. So that's why I build them like we do. Some builders won't even touch them. But Charger builds them all the time. Fat Boy builds them, and I think I ain't even gonna say his name. There's another builder that builds them, but I ain't giving him no airtime on my channel. That's all I got to say about that. Like Forrest Gump said. Most guys go ahead and build a steel tube when they get to this kind of power, but the thing about this, a steel tube is probably cheaper to get this kind of power, but here's the thing I've got against it is pretty much this won't kill you. This ain't gonna shock you and kill you. Pretty much anything you do, it's not gonna shock you and kill you. That's why I started transistors. When you get a steel tube box built, you better have a good builder, because If you don't, it get you kills. If your builder's not qualified, he's playing around with the steel tube box, and you get him built to a steel tube box, and you get it home, you get you killed real quick. Put you 6 foot under. Been there, done that, got a t-shirt. It's kind of like when them steel boxes are lightning in a can. It's like playing with the electric lines. Imagine just going up there, them 3 hot electric lines, and getting one of them and bringing it into your house and put it in a box. And that's what you got. And if anything happens and it gets out, it's like lightning. It's looking for ground all the time. So if it gets a closer ground than its ground, you've had it. I got it once. I should have got killed, but I made it. Somebody wasn't ready for me to be killed yet. The big man above, I guess. Because I won't keep him around to build donkey stompers, I guess. Come on. Tonight's dog toenail night. It's always something with dogs. I've been cutting nails. I got one more to do. I've been cutting nails and brushing teeth. Yeah, I brush my dog's teeth. Brush my dog's teeth more than I brush my teeth. I don't brush toys. I need to brush toys some more. She's 14, still kicking. I'm putting these balance resistors on here. A lot of these guys have quit putting balance resistors on the input. Some of the guys even quit putting them on output. Not me. I want to keep my box balanced as best I can. I mean, the resistor don't cost that much. Let's go ahead and put them on there if it helps, you know. It takes a little more time. I put balance resistors on the inputs on that one, all of them. Mine don't have it. Okay. So this is kind of what we're going to look at. I'll set these up here and then I'll bring the camera down. So y'all got to see a combiner made up for a 64 pill. It'll be 4 combiners, 4 16 pills combined. Like I said, I might be up some dummy coax and tune out an 8 pill and set it. Then I'll tune out another 8 pill and set it, tune another 8 pill and set it, then I'll do the 16 pills that way. Make sure they're all the same. And then I'll tie it together. Then I'll put my Teflon coax in there for permanent. But I'll probably just use a piece of dummy to tune it. All right, I'll get you down here. Right about here's what it's gonna look like. Okay. So you got an idea of what's going down. I think I'll make this the number 11 video, and the next one will be number 12. We're getting close, guys. What we're gonna do is when we get all this built, I'm not even gonna show it yet because I've still got to build one power supply for it. So what I'm gonna do is I'll show you the last video, probably 12 or 13, 14 will be tops. Show you the last video of it done, then I'll stop. And then I'll do the power supply. Then I'll get all the power supplies over here, set it on the floor, hook them up. Then I'll hook this thing up and get it going on air. And then the last video will be a bit talk and skip for you guys. Alrighty. Appreciate y'all watching, guys. Please take time to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're not already, guys. We'd love to have you over there in Patreon. Come over to Patreon, guys. That's where it's at. Giveaways, perks, discounts. But we also turned on the YouTube channel, members channel. But it's not because I want people to join both. It's because I want the people that don't want to come over to Patreon that love YouTube, I want to give them the opportunity to be part of it. So you can join YouTube's members and then want to be combined. The only difference would be is Patreon's got videos, all the videos over there ad free. Besides that, they'd be one is as good as the other. So, and if you join both of them, if you want to, you can get extra, extra entries and stuff. But it don't really help you that much to join both of them. I'd rather you join Patreon, guys, really would. Come over and check out our merch store, guys. Alrighty. Thank you very much for watching. Your friend 10-018B with Donkey Stomper. Catch you later. Bye-bye.